How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE No Mercy 2016 live review. Of course, No Mercy I actually went to tonight, of course, live from the brand new Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. This was the first WWE event there, and of course the brand new arena that just opened last week, and actually was the third event ever there. So I went there, had a blast, had a great time, thought it was a great show overall. From a live perspective, I just had a ton of fun, and yeah, I'm really glad I went, and I thought it was definitely delivered for the most part. Of course, some things were questionable in terms of like the matches and order. The order of the matches went in, I thought was very confusing, especially what was the opening match and the main event match. I thought it was very odd that those were in the position they were in. Becky Lynch was on the card because she got pulled due to injury, so her match didn't happen with Alexa Bliss, which is kind of disappointing. So there are some things that happened that are kind of questionable and kind of like, oh, you know, kind of a bummer thing. But I still had a blast overall, so I'm very excited about the show. I'm still in that, you know, adrenaline rush, that high from a wrestling event, so excuse me if I'm kind of up and ampy in this video about it. But yeah, tomorrow or Tuesday, I think more so tomorrow, I will be posting a live experience video, which if you're wondering what's going to be different between that and this video, in this video I strictly want to stick to the show, where my experience video I'll pretty much go over my entire day in terms of when I got there, what you know, some things that went on during the show and what happened afterwards. I'll just go, you know, show stuff I got, obviously. So my experience video will be a slight different. I didn't want to make this into one big old video because I knew this video would be like a half an hour, maybe even longer if I clumped it all into one. So that's why I'm making two separate videos. So stay tuned to that. Actually, by the time you're watching this, I'll probably be up already because it's probably be uploaded pretty late on Sunday. So it may already be up by the time you're watching. Sorry, like I said, I'm still on adrenaline high from that wrestling show. So excuse me for that. But I've been rambling on now for, I want to say probably like 2 minutes now, so I got to stop that and jump right into this live review because, like I said, I had a blast. The show opened up with a kickoff show, which was an 8-man tag team match with American Alpha, teaming with the Hype Bros, taking on the Vaudevillains and the Ascension. You know, the match is kind of slow and, you know, not really eventful. Of course, you know, Zack Ryder was pretty much getting his ass beat throughout the entire match. Mojo Rawley got a tag in, and you know, Mojo Rawley is Mojo Rawley. I've never been a huge fan of his, so whenever he's in the ring, I tend not to pay attention. I mainly was focusing on American Alpha, and you know, Jason Jordan was a beast in this match. Of course, him getting the hot tag, him doing the, you know, not double Germans, but the belly to bellies, and of course pulling the straps down. Very exciting when American Alpha is wrestling in the ring, and of course, you have your typical, you know, multi-man match where, you know, it's kind of slow, but definitely the last, you know, couple minutes is just mayhem where everyone's just going all down each other's throats and just causing a bunch of mayhem, which ended up with American Alpha hitting their finisher on, who was it? Aiden English, I believe it was. On Aiden English to get the win. So American Alpha and Hype Bros win, and I would say it was a fun match for what it was. So that was the kickoff show. And then we go on to the main show, which opened up with the triple threat match for the WWE World Championship. The phenomenal AJ Styles, of course, the man I was representing at the show, versus John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. I remember when this got announced earlier in the day that this match was opening the show, I was very, very shocked and did not know why. The rumors why it was the opening match, because I heard that because of the presidential debate, they wanted the viewers in before everyone pretty much went there, even though it's the network. You can multi-watch. You can have the presidential debate on your TV while you're watching the show on your laptop. So to me, for that reasoning, it's kind of stupid if you ask me, but it is what it is. It opened the show, and it was a fucking awesome opener. This match was absolutely awesome. All three men, you know, pretty much in the ring at the same time. There wasn't really a dull moment where it's just one guy facing the other. Even if that did happen, say you had AJ and Cena, Ambrose would just come out of nowhere and get back involved in the mix. So I thought it was an awesome triple threat match to open the show. The crowd was really into it. I'm not sure the crowd came off on TV, but live, definitely very, very energetic and very, very loud, especially during this match. They were very into it and very on fire. And just, it was awesome. You know, Cena was doing some really cool moves as well. You know, he busted out a very nice sunset flip on AJ Styles, hit a double German suplex on AJ and Ambrose at the same time, which I thought was very nice. Did Cena look really good? You know, Ambrose was kind of sitting out of this match for a little bit. You know, he was taken out a few times. And, you know, of course, AJ Styles is absolutely phenomenal, so you can never go wrong with him. So I thought all three men mixed very well into an awesome triple threat match. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was an awesome match. Definitely a great way to kick off the show. Ending was kind of like, I should have saw it coming. You know, Ambrose was able to lock in the calf crusher on AJ Styles, which is pretty much, you know, using his move on AJ Styles, and Cena locks in the STF on AJ. AJ taps out, and the bell keeper, or the timekeeper, accidentally rang the bell. He wasn't supposed to, but accidentally did. Because Cena and Ambrose said they both won, and of course Kyoto had to tell him, you know, the match is still continuing, which was very confusing because, like I said, live, the bell rang, So you're thinking the match is over, but then you have Ambrose and Cena going at it. So you're like, is this an elimination match all of a sudden? Because Cena and Ambrose are just fighting each other for the championship. But yeah, the timekeeper screwed up by ringing that bell, so good job not knowing that. But yeah, Cena and Ambrose going at it. Cena going for the AA, but Ambrose turns into Dirty Deeds, I believe. And then he goes for the pin, but AJ Styles breaks it up. Ton the ref, he's still in the match. It's still going on. And, they're going at it back and forth. And ending result comes with AJ Styles beating down John Cena after John Cena hits an AA on Dean Ambrose. AJ, pretty much destroys Cena with the chair. Pins him. 1, 2, 3. So AJ Styles retains the WWE World Championship. Like I said, I thought it was an awesome match. Can't wait to go back and watch it again. So I really like that match. And from there, I'm going to go to Nikki Bella versus Carmella, which I thought was a good match. I think both of them worked pretty good. Carmella, I was very questionable when they turned her heel because she's always been a face. So when she turned heel, I wasn't too sure how it was going to play out, but I thought Carmella did a great job playing as the heel, and Nikki Bella is just great in general. So I thought those two meshed pretty well. Carmella dominated, and of course Nikki Bella had her comeback, which resulted in her hitting her finisher from pretty much out of nowhere on Carmella for the win. So I thought it was a good women's match. I enjoyed it. I thought both of them looked good, so no complaints for me about that match. From there, I'm going to go to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Heath, Slater, and Rhyno versus the Usos. I thought this was a fun match. It was kind of slow and not really too much going on. But once I think Rhyno got the hot tag, and I think the match picked up from there. And there's some good spots, some good tactics by the Usos. Some nice brawling on the outside as well. So I'd say this match falls in the same pretty much rank as their Backlash match. I felt like it was pretty much on the same level as that one. So it was a good solid match. Slater and Rhyno retained, though, after Rhyno hit Ziggler on one of the Usos, which to me, I don't know why they retained. I thought it was pretty obvious that the Usos were going to lose the tag team titles, or the Usos were going to win the tag team titles here. But I guess not. That building and, for the Usos, I guess was for nothing. So I don't know if you're just going to have American Alpha straight up beat them on a face versus face match then or what, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty dumb that Slater and Rhyno retained the tag team titles. Well, I guess it's kind of good because that way you don't make them a transitional champions, or obviously a transitional champion. So I don't know. I'm just really curious to see where they go forward. Because like I said, I don't see who they can feud with for a long-term plan. So I was just very shocked and surprised that the Usos lost. So good match, just very surprising finish to me. From there, I'm going to go to Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin, which was just a whatever match. It was okay. Baron Corbin was playing a great heel role, I thought. It was a good match for what it was, but it was just one of those matches where it's not must-see and nothing really noteworthy is going on. I'd probably put it in the same rank as their SmackDown match from this past Tuesday, so nothing really that spectacular about that. And, so Baron Corbin beats Jack Swagger with the end of days. And I just remembered, because this was so eventful, Curt Hawkins' debut on the kickoff show was completely pointless. He comes out, calls us San Francisco to get some heel heat because he knows he's not going to get any heat in general, and then leaves. So Curt Hawkins' debut, completely forgot about it because that goes to show you how eventful it was. So I thought I'd mention that real quick. But yeah, Baron Corbin beats Jack Swagger at the end of the days. Like I said, okay match, nothing really too much to say about there. And then we go to the career versus title match, the Intercontinental Championship, The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. I was very surprised this match was the main eventing because when I heard that Triple Threat was opening the show, I thought for sure that this match was going to main event. Obviously, it didn't, but I thought for sure it was going to. But these two went out there and put one hell of a match on that should have been the main event. This is arguably the match of the night. I think this and the Triple Threat are definitely have valid arguments for that. But I think for storyline purposes and just the emotion invested in this match, I'd say it's probably match of the night. Just, the crowd was a little kind of silent, but once these near falls started kicking in, they started really going at it. I thought this match turned to an awesome match. And it was just amazing storytelling. Even Dolph Ziggler, fighting out of, every finisher Miz was hitting on him. Even to the Spirit Squad coming out. Just, he fought out of everything. I thought it told an amazing story. Even though they fucked up the powerbomb on the rope spot 3 times, I believe. I think Miz went for it 3 different times. And they fucked it up 3 times as well. So, I don't know they kept going for it, even though they kept getting the same result. But it is what it is. Just like I said, just awesome wrestling involved. Miz played great role with this Daniel Bryan ripoff. So, excuse me, I'm enjoying that. But just like I said, the emotion, the wrestling, just this is all around an awesome match. No pun intended for the Miz, but it's very, very enjoyable, and I love this match. And like I said, arguably match of the night. I thought it was just a lot of fun, and just the pop Ziggler got when he won was just maybe the biggest pop of the entire night. It was just terrific, and yeah, an amazing match right here. Just, you can't blame those two for going there and putting a classic match. I am a little disappointed, though, that The Miz lost the Intercontinental Championship. I was really hoping for him to hold that title till WrestleMania, to be perfectly honest. But you know what? You know, for the story and the ending, the payoff for it, I'm okay with Ziggler winning it. So, yeah, definitely a great payoff for Ziggler, and definitely a great wrestling emotional match as well. So, I really enjoyed those two. Went there and killed it like always. So, Miz and Ziggler just have awesome chemistry, and I can watch those two wrestle all day. So, yeah, amazing stuff from those two. And then we go to Alexa Bliss comes out. She cuts a promo saying how she was supposed to face Becky Lynch tonight for the championship, but Becky Lynch is out from a unknown medical condition, non-due to wrestling, even though I think it's known that it is a wrestling injury, which is why she's not competing. But her match is off, and she wants to face real competition. And then, of course, Naomi comes out, so we're getting Alexa Bliss versus Naomi here, which was a whatever match. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. It's kind of like just something that wasn't keeping your interest, considering it was just done together, too. So it was fine, but yeah, definitely one of those matches that was just like it's filler, and I don't want to call it a bathroom break match, but it definitely was a bathroom break match. So Naomi wins too, which to me was just absolutely stupid because Alexa Bliss is your number one contender. You should be building her up. You shouldn't be having her lose matches. So the fact that she lost this match to me was really stupid. After Naomi reversed a cross arm breaker into a pin, I just thought it was very dumb that Naomi won. So whatever, Alexa Bliss still gets her title shot at a live event next month. So. That should be good. Hopefully they put, clips of it or the full match on YouTube after, but whatever. I just thought it was dumb Naomi won, but what can you do? And then, of course, we go to the main event, which was Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Definitely should not have main evented. That's for damn sure. This match was decent. I don't think it was nearly as bad as people made it out to see. Maybe it was on the TV or on the network, but not live. I mean, I wasn't fully invested into it, but it wasn't terrible. It was decent, I would say. It was definitely not main event worthy. It went on went on way too long too, in my opinion. It was like 15 minutes when it should have been cut down by like 5 minutes, even though I know it's the main event. But it should have been the main event anyway, so it shouldn't have gotten as much time as it did. It was just boring. Bray Wyatt. These matches prove that he shouldn't be anywhere near the main event. I know a lot of people want to see him in the main event scene, but come on, you can't sit here and seriously tell me when you watch these matches and program Bray Wyatt does that he should be in the main event. It's just absolutely terrible. Even that skit Orton did by looking in the mirror kind of like, twirled and stuff. I thought that was really cringeworthy. That was really stupid if you ask me, but yeah, boring main event. I was mainly on my phone the entire match, to be perfectly honest, which was, I think this is the only match I was on my phone really that much for. All the other matches that, I'd take pictures and snap or whatever and put the phone back, but this match mainly I was just scrolling through Twitter and stuff, so yeah, not an enjoyable main event. It shouldn't have been the main event. Don't know why it was the main event. I think the Intercontinental match should have been the main event, but what can you do? But surprise, Randy Orton set up for the RKO. The lights go out. I see Bray Wyatt run out of the ring. I see him run out of the ring. I'm like, yeah, where the fuck do you think you're going? And the lights come back on, and Luke Harper's in the fucking ring. Luke Harper distracts Randy Orton. Randy Orton gets hit with Sister Abigail by Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt beats Randy Orton 1, 2, 3. Very shocking. Bray Wyatt gets a fucking win on pay-per-view. Even though he lost to Kane at the last pay-per-view, yet he's in the main event beating Randy Orton in this one. Makes sense. But I'm very happy to see Luke Harper back, especially on SmackDown, because he's been working Raw live events the last week or so. So I thought for sure he'd be on Raw. But I'm very glad he's on SmackDown. But I want to see Luke Harper as his own entity. I don't want to be involved with Bray Wyatt, because I think Luke Harper definitely has the tools to be a huge heel. To me, the way people look at Bray Wyatt, I feel like Luke Harper should be in that position instead of him. I feel like Luke Harper can play that position a lot better than him, and he's definitely better in the ring. Mike, maybe. But I feel like Luke Harper in pretty much every aspect is better than Bray Wyatt and should be put in his position instead. But I'm just happy to see Luke Harper on the SmackDown brand. Like I said, I'd rather see him as his own entity, but I feel like he'll definitely be utilized better on SmackDown than he would be on Raw. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, just not a very good main event whatsoever. I think that's the only down thing about this show is the main event. It's just boring and uneventful. I mean, well, Luke Harper came back, so that's eventful, but nothing about the match stands out besides the ending. So it is what it is. But yeah, that was my review for No Mercy. Of course, like I said, I was there live tonight. Thought it was a great show overall. I had a lot of fun. My voice was gone for the first match because of the first match. Then it came back slowly during the show, as you guys can tell, because that's why I'm talking this video, because obviously it came back. But yeah, I had a fun time screaming my head off, just cheering for a lot of people and just having a great time overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like below. Like I said, tomorrow or Tuesday. I think more towards tomorrow though. On Monday, I will be uploading an experience video where I talk about different things. Pretty much talk about the day after the show, going to the show and pretty much. And just, you know, little things that happened during the show too that I mentioned in this video about like people in the crowd or whatever making noise or whatever, just little things like that. I'll talk about in an experience video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, you know, leave you guys thoughts in the comments below about the show if you were there live or if you watched on the network. Either or, you know, leave your thoughts about the pay-per-view itself if you guys would like. And as always, until next time, I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys for watching the video.